real simple.
It
When
is.
I bought
It is
that
simple.
speaker, a few years ago from Best Buy. If there's some brothers and sisters hearing me that make stereo speakers, please get in touch with me. I ain't gonna buy them from Best Buy. I'm gonna buy them through you.
Mm-hmm.
I need some shoes. Man. Yeah, I need some shoes. A couple weeks ago, I need to buy me some new tennis shoes. And of course, I thought about Nike, but then I remembered there's a couple brothers on BAM that make tennis shoes. So I got on BAM, ordered me some tennis shoes through the company on BAM. A company called Abana Shoes. They're on BAM. Abana Shoes. I bought me some tennis shoes right through there.
Right there.
I'm redirecting that money.
Makes sense. I mean, it's a point though. You made a point to do that. That's what I'm talking about the mind. We're talking about a paradigm shift, and everything that we try to do, man, that paradigm shift has to be there. And then when that becomes, like you said, then it becomes a habit. And then all of a sudden, other people start seeing you doing it. Then, hey, what's going on? Then they'll want to be connected, just out of curiosity. They'll want to be connected.
And you just hit it on the head. It's got to become a habit. Like, see what happens. A lot of mornings, people use toothpaste in the morning. They use shampoo. They use toilet paper. They drink coffee. They drink tea. We got black people on BAM that makes coffee. In fact, David Robinson, everybody heard of Jackie Robinson, the baseball player legend. His son, David Robinson, is in the coffee business. He's listed on BAM. So I'm encouraging people to get your coffee, Sweet Unity Farms coffee. Get your coffee through Jackie Robinson's son, David, if you drink coffee. Here's a black man making coffee. Get your coffee through the brother.
Another great option.
Yeah, and see, when we do this, Sheldon, obviously I want to make sure the listeners know too. See, 90% of what I'm talking tonight, Sheldon, 90% of what I'm talking, I'm just reminding people of what they already know. This ain't no real deep revolutionary conversation. This is basic stuff. This is economics 101. Mm-hmm. See, we just got to do it. We can't keep talking about it. We got to do it. We got to be about it.
Bottom line.
If we talking about, we're talking about basically we're building the black nation. We can't always count on other folks giving us jobs. We create our own jobs.
One point, we got to stop asking. Stop asking. I mean, we still asking almost 2018. I say this all the time. You know, the answer, obviously the answer is no, right? Because we steady asking. Obviously the answer is probably no, because we steady having to ask these same questions. So for that particular question, it has to be no. So what you going to do? Figure out your plan of action and go execute.
Brother, it's really simple. And like we were talking offline before the call, but I put online, you know, our great brother Stevie Wonder, and I love Stevie, and we all love Stevie Wonder and Sister Coretta Scott King, our great ancestor Coretta Scott. Everybody know they were asking this government, could we celebrate Dr. King holiday? I mean, they asked for 2 or 3 years, and finally the government said, okay, Stevie, Coretta Scott, we'll celebrate King holiday. But all of us are grown. Just set a date. We're going to celebrate Dr. King's holiday. If other folks don't get on the bandwagon, that's on them.
Exactly.
See, I decided, Brother Sheldon, that I was going to make an alternative to ice cream. I didn't go ask nobody.
You decided.
I knew that most people, not just black people, most people in the world are lactose intolerant. So I decided, since I loved ice cream growing up as a child, I couldn't eat it no more, but I still loved it. So I said, well, I got to come with an alternative to ice cream so people can eat something that's healthy, that they still like, to give them the same kind of taste, the cold, refreshing taste of ice cream. But ice cream is hurting people. This is going to help people. I didn't go ask nobody. I just did it. I'm grown. I'm not going to ask, can I ask somebody, can I do this? No, I'm going to do it.
Bottom line, man. What's the point of asking? Like I said, if you're an adult, just go do it. I don't need your permission. Because what if they say no? Oh, okay, I'm not going to do it now? Oh, well, I guess I'm not going to do it.
Exactly. And see, I'll lead into the whole NFL thing now, because our dear brother Kaepernick stepped up. He didn't ask nobody. The brother just sat down. I'm not going to ask you, can I sit down for the national anthem? I'm just sitting down. And they saw the brother sitting down. They came over to him, why are you sitting down? And he told them, I'm tired of black people. Yeah, you asked me, I'm going to tell you, I'm tired of black people he said other minorities, but he said, I'm tired of black people and other people getting shot by the police. The police are creating murder and getting away with it. I'm tired of that. And this song, this flag anthem song, it don't really acknowledge black people. So I'm not going to stand up for it. That's pretty much, I'm paraphrasing, but in essence, that's what the brother said.
Right.
And they took it and flipped it and twisted it and all that. But see, Kaepernick, in terms of you and I show, now I'm putting it out there for me. Maybe I'm putting it out there for you too. Kaepernick got a bunch of money compared to me.
Me too.
Kaepernick he done had a few millions coming through his hands, right?
So he good. He can afford it.
So Kaepernick, he was good before he even started this, right? But he understood it. I'm not doing this for me. I'm good. I'm trying to make sure that black men and women and children don't keep getting shot throughout America. Maybe I'll do something to help them. Kaepernick's a professional athlete, a world-class athlete, making millions. He good.
Solid.
But Tamir Rice up in Cleveland, the 12-year-old boy that was killed by the police in less than 2 seconds.
Yeah, it just rolled up on him.
That's why Kaepernick did what he did.
Yes,
they rolled up on the brother and took him out.
Man. No questions asked.
Yeah. When they shot the brother in North Carolina, South Carolina, the brother in South Carolina that was running from the police, they shot him in the back about 10 times. See, that's why Kaepernick did this. When they took Sandra Bland right there in Texas, I believe it was, they took Sandra Bland, her sister, Prairie View, took her out, right? And we know about the brother, and I hate that I don't remember the brother's name. I should know the ancestor name, the brother that was dragged in Jasper, Texas.
I'm talking about Bird.
Yeah, Brother Bird. See, that's why Kaepernick doing this, because of Brother Bird. You know, Brother Amadou Diallo up in New York back in the day. See, the 9 brothers and sisters that was killed in the church more recently, the brothers and sisters in the church praying, and he let this crazy white boy come in and pray with them. He pulls out a pistol and kills them all. And then the police come and take him to Bird King because he said he was hungry.
Yeah, VIP.
See, that's why Kaepernick doing this. Kaepernick ain't doing this for him. Kaepernick straight. He good. He doing this for us. Because God forbid, dear brother, God forbid, this could be our last conversation, because you could say, I remember I interviewed that brother Ashiki. Brother Ashiki had in his car up in Atlanta, and I found out that Brother Ashiki got took out by the cops. See? So that's why I'm standing up for Kaepernick. That's what it's about.
You have to, man.
See,
you don't stand for something, you fall for anything.
Yes, sir. Because, see, my dear friend and mentor, Jegna, Brother Ken Bridges, you know, I knew Brother Ken over 20 years. We both grew up in Detroit. This is my man. I talked to this brother every day on the phone, Brother Sheldon, and we had a conversation Thursday night of 10/11, October 10th, brother, October 10th, 2002. October 10th, 2002, me and Brother Ken Bridges had a conversation on the phone. We're having a conversation tonight. By 12 midnight, Brother Ken Bridges was so excited, he had put together a multi-million-dollar business deal. He was excited. And Brother Ken said, Brother Ashiki, let's talk in the morning. I got a couple other things I want to talk to you about. The next morning was 10/11, October 11th, Friday, October 11th, 2002. I wake up, turn on CNN, and I see Brother Ken Bridges' car at the gas station in Spotsylvania, Virginia. And they say Brother Ken Bridges was the 10th victim of the Washington, D.C. sniper attacks. Wipe me out, brother.
That's a cold piece, man.
I was wiped out.
Yeah.
Just thinking about it right now, brother, I get kind of emotional. I was wiped out.
Yeah.
This was my brother. This was our brother. See, and that's why we got to do BAM. That's why we got to do this thing called ICE Supreme. We got to get our people healthy. That's why we got to do something different. We can't keep doing the same things and expect a different result. That's what Kaepernick was trying to tell us. We can't just run a football or shoot a jump shot. We got to do more than. And they try to tell us, you're a football player. That's all you. What you doing? This other stuff. You just get out there and play.
Just play ball.
Just play.
Play ball. That's
just
what
play
we pay
ball.
You for.
What do you? Right. Come on. See, It's time out for that.
Yes, sir.
To see,
it is.
Otherwise, if we don't do nothing, bro, as you know, MLK, Malcolm, Dr. King, on and on, Rosa Parks, they died for nothing. If us that are still here, we don't do nothing, if we just kind of maintain the status quo, we can even take it back to our brother Jesus Christ, because Jesus was obviously a black man. We can take it back to him for people that go down that road. You know, what they did to our brother Jesus, put him on the cross and hung him, lynched him. You know, we in church every Sunday, jumping up and down and singing. What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
What's the end game?
Yeah, we playing. And you can tell from my conversation, brother, and you can tell from me on Facebook, I'm serious about this. I ain't playing.
See. Oh, yeah, I see. I see you serious. I know you're serious, man. I'm going to be definitely pushing
bro.
Bam, too, man, on the site, because you know that I've been promoting the heck out of the interview and everything anyway. And so I'm definitely going to be pushing Bam also.
Yeah. And see, this whole frozen dessert thing, Ice Supreme, it ain't about the money. We plan to get back in Whole Foods. It's going to be great. We plan to get an HEB. But even if we don't, it's bigger than that. It ain't about all of that. You know, I know I got a great product. We need to be in HEB. We need to be in Whole Foods and all these stores. But, you know, either way, I saw my brother today. It's like Dr. King, bro. Dr. King, remember that speech Dr. King said, look, Dr. King was 39, bro. That just blows me away. That brother was 39 when they took him. And the last speech Dr. King said, listen, I done been to the mountaintop. It really don't matter with me now. I like to live a long longevity has its place. But it really don't matter to me. I seen the promised land.
Yeah.
I may not get there with you, but I seen the promised land. And I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. I'm not fearing any man. What the brothers? My eyes have seen it.
Yes, sir. Say it.
Brother, that's what I'm talking about. That's who we are. That's who God made us to be. That's who God made us to be, bro. And see, they trying to flip this thing. It ain't about Kaepernick. Kaepernick was the catalyst, like Rosa Parks was the catalyst. But it ain't about Rosa Parks. Come on.
That's old hocus pocus, man. They do that old hocus pocus, that old magic trick, sleight of hand. But it works.
Right.
But it's been working. That's the reason why sometimes instead of being used, because it's the same trick. And it go back in the same trick bag.
They get us every time. Okie doke.
Yeah, man.
That was about Kaepernick. It ain't about Kaepernick. No. I mean, I thank God for Kaepernick, for him doing what he did.
Right.
But it's about Trayvon Martin. It's about James Byrd. It's about Sandra Bland. It's about Philando Castile. It's about all of us. And see, we live in terror every day, bro. Like I say, when I'm driving down the street here in Atlanta, and I see a police car, I'm in terror. Because I'm thinking, man, I could be next.
You know.
I'm making sure I got my seat belt, my phone. You know, white people don't live in that kind of terror. When white folks get pulled over by the police, hey, officer, what's going on? They'll cuss the cop out.
Calm down. They just said them, just calm down.
Right.
You mess around and raise your voice, you get out the car. You better get out this car. Yeah.
Ain't no way, brother. Ain't no way. We know. We got rules. If a cop pulls over, we know the rules. White folks, they'll cuss. They'll cuss at the cop, and they'll smoke weed in front of the cop. Whatever they do, it don't matter.
Not a problem.
It's all
let Paul
good.
Mooney say, they got the complexion for the protection that gets the collection.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's funny, man. You're right. It's a different dynamic, and I think that's why it's easy for people to say, "Oh, get over it. Oh, it's not that bad. Oh, you guys are just tripping." It's easy to say those things, when you're not living in that world, right? It's easy to tell somebody you're in the middle of the ocean and you ain't took one swimming lesson. It's easy to say, just kick your leg and stay confident. I can't swim. It's water all around me. You get in this water, and you tell me how it feel. So yeah, I take great offense sometimes when people say that too. Just calm down because they don't know the story. They don't know. And sometimes, if you really